places in the United States are lucky enough to have enough water for drinking and daily use, but Pakistan is currently running out of water completely. My speech today is going to talk about the issue going on in Pakistan and why bringing awareness to it is important. First, I will talk about the water crisis that is going on in Pakistan. Next, I will talk about who and what the crisis is affecting. Third, I will talk about what has been done so far to help the issue. And lastly, I will talk about why bringing awareness to the issue is important. Foremost, we need to know exactly what the water crisis is. Pakistan has a shortage of water, and it has not been treated as an emergency. Shamir Block reported in an article published by DW.com that if nothing is done soon, Pakistan will run dry by the year of 2025. In that same article, Block explained that Pakistan passed the water stress line in 1990, and by the year of 2005, they reached the water scarcity line. The reasons behind the crisis are climate change, population increase, and lack of storage. And Pakistan has very large glaciers stemming from the Himalayas and the Hindu Kush ranges of Tibet. These glaciers feed the Indus River Basin, and the Indus River Basin irrigates most of, if not all of, Pakistan's agricultured land. As I'll explain in a little bit, the glaciers melting will effectively impact Pakistan's economy. According to the International Monetary Fund, the annual water availability in Pakistan is only 1,017 cubic meters per person. The shortage of water is being felt by the people of Pakistan, and since the water availability is very low, people in Pakistan are left to drink unsanitary and polluted water. In an article by Science magazine published in 2018, they reported that 50 to 60 million Pakistanis are slowly being poisoned by arsenic-polluted water. The water that they are drinking results to infections and waterborne diseases. The International Monetary Fund explains that Pakistan is a third world country, which means that their economy relies heavily on agriculture. Climate change is melting the glaciers that feed the Indus River Basin, and if you remember that Indus River Basin irrigates most of Pakistan's agriculture, so in turn it'll make it difficult for Pakistan to keep up their production rate, which will affect their economy. With something that seems like such an emergency, it's difficult to see why it hasn't been treated as such. Up until 2018, the Pakistan government was adamant that they did not have the funds to help the issue. They highlighted that one of the biggest problems was water storage, and that they simply did not have enough money to build new dams. In August of 2018, Imran Khan was elected as Prime Minister, and when he came into office, he had to take over Pakistan's current issues. As Haki explained in an article published by Times Union, the Prime Minister appealed to Pakistanis that live in Pakistan and overseas to help donate money. His goal was to raise $14 billion to build 2 dams. As of today, they have raised over $12 billion, and now more than ever, since the Pakistan government is taking action, it's important to help spread information about the crisis. When the Prime Minister Imran Khan asked for help from Pakistanis everywhere, the media did a really good job of spreading the news. This faded away eventually though, but by sharing the website for the Dams Fund, Pakistan can reach its goal of $14 billion to help build 2 dams. Especially now in time of a pandemic, when it's important to stay clean and sanitary, places like Pakistan do not have those resources. Many organizations have started fundraisers to help fight against the lack of clean water. And by sharing websites of these organizations, awareness can be spread about the crisis and allow people to be informed. If the government can raise money to finish building the dam and find ways to provide clean water, so many lives will be saved. In conclusion, by spreading awareness of Pakistan's water crisis, a solution could be reached. Pakistan's water crisis is mostly pushed by the lack of water storage, and now that the government has taken action to find a solution to the water storage issue, the people of Pakistan can be a little more sure of the future. It's important to keep everyone in mind, and I hope that if this was us, people would help at least by spreading awareness of the issue. To donate money to build these 2 dams, please visit Pakistan's Dam Fund website.